April showered us with several incredible games, but will it result in flowers in May? That all depends on your perspective. While there are a couple Game of the Year hopefuls among its ranks, think more baby's breath than sunflower when thinking about the big picture. And that's why this month's show is more valuable than ever, as you navigate a collection filled with more indie darlings than blockbusters. Which games are worth your attention? That's our job, and we take it very seriously. Coming in hot and weird, Revenge of the Savage Planet is your co-op invitation to jump, shoot, scan, catalog, and maybe even emotionally scar alien wildlife across 5 gloriously unpredictable worlds. Build your home, fight weirdos, and get roasted by satire sharper than a needle galaxy. Bigger, better, and with more rail grinding than ever. This sequel is what happens when exploration, absurdity, and a grudge against Google Stadia collide in space. Spirit of the North 2 proves that even foxes have existential crises. Play as a lone, customizable fox trekking through gorgeous biomes with your feathered BFF Raven to save some ancient guardian beasts and one-up a spooky shaman named Grimir. It's equal parts peaceful nature stroll and magical fur-fueled vengeance quest. Explore forests, mountains, crypts, and probably your own emotions as you restore the world and solve puzzles. Keep your tissues handy, as this emotional action-adventure will undoubtedly test your tear ducts. The Midnight Walk is what happens when a horror game eats a stop-motion movie and hugs a Tim Burton sketchbook. You play as the Burnt One, a crispy mystery wrapped in flames, accompanied by a friendly stoner lantern called Potboy. Wander handcrafted clay nightmares, meet creepy cute monsters, and solve puzzles in a world where horror and whimsy collide. Everything looks like it was built in someone's haunted arts and crafts drawer. There's no other game like it, so if you enjoy new concepts in video games, it's a good idea to support. Forget your history books. Doom the Dark Ages is here to rewrite medieval times with chainsaws, cyber dragons, and the world's angriest man in a helmet. As the Slayer, you're basically a god-powered blender, smashing through Hell's hordes, using flying dragons, mechs, and a shield saw. Yep, that's a thing. Stand and fight is the game's theme, so the gratuitous traversal mechanics from the last couple games have been replaced with blunt force trauma. It's gritty, gory, and gloriously over the top. There's no multiplayer, just pure, single-player rage therapy. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is your nostalgic punching bag packed with 8 arcade classics, from the fancy crossovers of Capcom vs. SNK to Power Stone's 3D brawling chaos. There's online play with rollback netcode, quick saves for when you get whooped, and one-button specials for when your thumbs or brain give up. If you like to keep things authentic, there's a Japanese version of all 8 games, cigarette smoke not included. Street Fight like it's 1999, with this compilation that will cause enough button mashing, combo smashing craziness to make your joystick file for divorce. In Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time, you live your best cozy RPG life by switching between 14 jobs. Fisher, warrior, fashion forward, dragon puncher, you name it. Shape your island, battle monsters, and unravel a time travel mystery involving glowing fossils, lost civilizations, and a world-saving girl who forgot how clocks work. With house decorating and a surprisingly emotional archaeological squad, this is Animal Crossing if it got lost in a fantasy wormhole conjured up by the interactive wizards at level 5. It was promoted as a Switch exclusive for years, but this island is plenty big for all of us. Blades of Fire is what happens when Dark Souls meets HGTV and everyone brings a forge hammer. You're Aran Delira, a tragic, hammer-wielding prince turned reluctant king killer. Smashing enemies with highly customizable weapons you literally build yourself. Target heads, smash torsos, parry with style, and maintain your weapons like a fantasy blacksmith with ADHD. With puzzle help from your nerdy sidekick Adso and a grimy destiny ahead, this is metal in every sense of the word. It's coming from Mercury Steam, the wizards behind Metroid Dread, and 3D Castlevania, so the pedigree is definitely there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tactical Takedown answers the question, what if pizza-loving Ninja Turtles grew up and got really into spreadsheets? It's turn-based tactics meets radical reptile rebellion, as the boys battle Shredder's Foot Clan in morphing, mutant-filled missions that change each round. Explore turtle angst, shell-shock strategy, and nostalgic sewer chaos, all with a story about aging heroes navigating family, duty, and tactical grid placements. It's the first ever turn-based game starring the heroes in a half-shell. Cowabunga! But strategically, of course. Elden Ring Nightreign ditches the lonely misery of From Software's other games for cooperative carnage in a fresh, standalone spin-off where 3 players fight the living nightmare known as the Night, like a toddler hopped up on a sugar speedball. Team up as weirdly powerful warriors with synergizing abilities, battle ever-changing environments, and fiendishly ghoulish foes. No live service fluff, just From Software's classic pain, this time with friends. The night is dark and full of terrors, but now you can share the fright and frustration with others. It sounds like it should be free to play. It's not, but your bank account won't have to prepare to die over its $40 price tag. Formula 1 racing is more popular than ever, provided you live anywhere but the US. Codemasters and EA are committed to delivering for that audience with F1 25. This open-wheel driving sim brings high-speed drama to the racetrack and the boardroom thanks to an upgraded Breaking Point story mode where your fictional F1 team truly comes alive. Dive into a revamped My Team mode where you dance back and forth between owner and driver as you navigate LiDAR-accurate tracks, with content integrated from the upcoming F1 film and the usual adrenaline-soaked chaos of screaming down the track at 230 miles per hour. It's like Netflix's Drive to Survive, except you're driving and surviving barely. Buckle up, your boss might also be you, and you're hard to impress. That'll do it for our rundown of all the video games worth considering in May 2025. The truth is, there are far more than 10 worthy games this month, so head on over to SIFTD.net where you'll discover your next favorite. After that, head on over to patreon.com/sifted and give us a pledge if you enjoy our content. Good luck managing your money this month, and we'll see you in June.